Oh, hello, and welcome to The Load-In, a United Theater podcast. I'm your host, Lee Metzger, joining you once again from the beautiful sunny shores of Westerly, Rhode Island. I'm here in office once more, and I'm going to tell you about some movies that are coming up. And don't just think we're only going to be talking about movies. We'll also be talking about events and much more today on The Load-In. It's the show. So today what we're going to be talking about is movies and events that are coming up here at the end of December or beginning in January. And I think most of the stuff I want to talk about today is actually all in December. So the thing I said about January earlier, forget it. It's not going to happen. It was false. It was fake. It was a lie. And what's not a lie is that we have some movies coming up. So that's kind of exciting. Let's talk about them. If you haven't already seen Wonka, then here's your sign to see Wonka. So this is Timothée Chalamet, as some of you might remember as Clown Boy from the movie Clown, short film. This is his rendition of Willy Wonka, and this is a musical. So it's not, I mean, I guess the original Wonka it did have musical components. There were a couple songs, but I wouldn't say, like, when I think of Wonka, or when I think of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, I don't think of it as a musical. I think of it as a movie. But this one is straight up. It's a musical. The original soundtrack got released on Spotify. So if you're a big audio head, you can listen to that first, and then dive into the movie. There's not a lot of movies that I've done that with, though. So if you decide not to go down that path, I wouldn't fault you for it. I did listen to the soundtrack to Avenue Q, the musical with puppets. I listened to the music of that before I ever saw the show. And it was an interesting way of absorbing content. All that to say, this movie is a musical. Timothée Chalamet sings a lot in it, and if you're interested in that, you can go check it out. It also stars Hugh Grant as an Oompa Loompa. You might recognize Hugh Grant as Phoenix Buchanan from Paddington 2. And in this, he plays a little orange man who dances and sings and plays a flute. So that all sounds pretty nice. One thing that we're doing around Wonka is we have created a chocolate bar of our own. A little play on the golden ticket promotion that we all know and love from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. So the deal is here we have the United Bar is a chocolate bar, and you open it up, and within it you may or may not find yourself holding a golden ticket, and that of course can get you into a movie for free anytime, any movie anytime, with some restrictions. There are also other treats and gifts in there, special ones. So far, only one of these special ones has been found so far, which means there are 4 left or 5 left, and these are gifts that are like or prizes. You can get whatever message you want up on the marquee in front. You could win a $500 gift card to the United Theater. You could win unlimited popcorn for a year. So there are a lot of incredibly nice prizes that are up for grabs still. And 1 in every 5 chocolate bar wins. So, if you want to run the numbers on that, that's a 20% chance of winning. Pretty good. And you never know. It is the season of miracles. So it could just so happen that you find yourself as an owner of one of these golden tickets. So can't win if you don't play. Some more movies that are coming up are we have The Holdovers, starring Paul Giamatti, as we all know, played Rhino in The Amazing Spider-Man 3 and or 2. I'm not going to look that up. It also stars Divine Joy Randolph, who we all remember as Flower Face Balloon from Trolls Holiday in Harmony. That is a nice little Alexander Payne Christmas movie, or I don't know if it's Christmas movie. If you want to know more about what constitutes a Christmas movie, listen to the Box Office Culture episode that came out last week. And Tony and I get into all sorts of conversations regarding whether or not the Lord of the Rings series, or any series, should be or is considered a Christmas movie. So more on that, listen to that episode. Then we also have Wish. So Wish came out a couple weeks ago, but we just got it because that's how we roll here. This stars Ariana DeBose, who we all remember as Disco Donna from The Tonight Show, starring Jimmy Fallon. And this film is about a young woman makes a wish on a star and has to deal with the consequences of what she may not have expected to have to deal with. So that's really nice. We also have Anatomy of a Fall, which is an international film. This has been nominated for a bunch of Golden Globes. So if you're looking for something, if you're looking to watch something that might be a bit elevated, that's your go-to. And we have that for another week or so. And then this week, tickets may have already sold out on this, so I don't even know if I should be telling you about this. But the conclusion of our Fellowship Film Fest is this Thursday with Return of the King. And it has been amazing. It has been sold out. Every single show has been sold out. So if you don't have your ticket, as soon as you hear this, literally as soon as these sound waves go into your brain hole, go online, buy yourself a ticket, because this is definitely going to be something that we do every single year. This is the Fellowship Film Fest is here to stay, and we're going to get more merch around it too. So it's going to be a thing. So if you haven't already got your tickets for the Fellowship Film Festival, get them now. It's Return of the King this Thursday, the 21st. It's going to be dope. And it's the conclusion of one of the best Christmas trilogies of all time, or holiday. And Christmas Vacation on the 19th, this Tuesday. This Tuesday we'll be showing Christmas Vacation. Now this one is also probably going to sell out. This one is, tickets are going fast on this. So if you haven't already got it, get your tickets. If you're looking for something to do with your family on the 19th, come on down to the theater, watch Christmas Vacation. It's the Griswolds getting into trouble. And then just to wrap up, I want to talk to you about Game Night. Game Night, of course, will be on the 27th. If you're not familiar with Game Night, or if you haven't been, we're in an ongoing prank war with the jocks, and they've tried to steal our games. They've tried to give us swirlies. They've tried to lock us out of the gym. But luckily, we're not jocks, so we're a little smart. What we've done is we've hidden all of our board games and dice and cards in a special locker. We threw a puzzle lock onto the door, so now they won't be able to steal any of our goods. The lock itself is a special puzzle lock that is nigh impenetrable. To open it, you have to complete a times table. So multiplication, we all know, are not the jock's strong suit, so we should be good. But that, of course, is on the 27th. So if you haven't made it to a game night, they're super fun, and everyone's super happy to help people learn. I've been learning a new game basically every time I play, so it's pretty cool. A lot of nice people there, and we'd love to have you come by and play some games with us. And that, I think, is kind of it, y'all. From a personal perspective, I want to wish you a very happy holiday season. Thanks so much for this past year, joining us, listening to the show, sharing the show, telling people about the show, and joining us at the United Theater for some incredible films and events. It's been a pleasure. We're very lucky to be able to do this for our community and share it with you. So thanks so much for everything. And here's looking towards 2024. We've got a lot of incredible stuff coming up. I can't wait to start sharing it with you in the next coming weeks. So keep your eyes peeled, keep your ears peeled, keep your bananas peeled. Happy New Year. Happy holidays. See you next year.
Thanks for tuning in to the United Theater Podcast Network. If you enjoyed this episode, we encourage you to subscribe to our show so you never miss an episode. And if you could take a moment to leave a review, we'd greatly appreciate it. Your feedback helps us create content that you love. So hit that subscribe button and leave us a review, and we'll see you on the next episode.